This is a river falling from the sky, not a road, not a border, a force. What kind of world is shaped by something like that? In the Amazon, water is not just part of the landscape. It decides where the forest can breathe. It decides what can survive. Forests drown, then they return. Life moves with the water, or it disappears. This is not just the largest rainforest on Earth. It is a living system built on movement, pressure, and survival. And once you see the Amazon that way, it stops feeling like a place on a map. It starts to feel like a world with its own rules. The Amazon basin is simply massive. It covers more than 2.7 million square miles, an area larger than the entire contiguous United States. This enormous region spreads across 8 South American countries, including Brazil, Peru, Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Bolivia, Guyana, and Suriname. The basin holds the world's largest tropical rainforest. It contains about 40% of South America's land and carries 1/5 of all the fresh water that flows into the world's oceans. Many scientists describe the Amazon not just as a forest, but as one giant, living, breathing organism. Every single part, from the tallest trees to the tiniest microbes in the soil, works together in a tightly connected system. Trees provide food and shelter for animals. Animals spread seeds and help pollinate plants. Rivers carry nutrients across the land, while insects and fungi break down dead matter and return it to the soil. If one piece of this system is damaged, the effects can be felt hundreds of miles away. The Amazon functions as one huge interconnected life form that keeps itself alive through constant cooperation. One of the most surprising forces shaping this ecosystem begins thousands of miles away. Far away in Africa, strong winds lift fine red dust from the Sahara Desert and carry it thousands of miles across the Atlantic Ocean. Every year, about 27 to 28 million tons of this dust fall over the Amazon basin. Hidden inside that dust is a precious nutrient called phosphorus, roughly 22,000 tons of it each year. Phosphorus is essential for plant growth, but much of the Amazon's natural soil is poor in this nutrient because heavy rains wash it away. The Saharan dust acts like a natural fertilizer, replacing what the forest loses and helping keep the trees green and healthy. It is one of nature's most remarkable long-distance deliveries. Another factor shaping the Amazon is it has a remarkable ability to make its own weather. Huge numbers of trees pull water up from the soil through their roots and release it as vapor through their leaves, a process called transpiration. This invisible moisture rises into the air and forms giant clouds that drift for hundreds of miles across the continent. A single large tree can release more than 1,000 liters of water per day, that's roughly 260 gallons, into the atmosphere. These forms are known as flying rivers. Without the forest's constant contribution, large parts of South America would receive far less rainfall. In many ways, the Amazon creates the rain that keeps itself and neighboring regions alive. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. The Amazon actually operates with two complete river systems working side by side. Down on the ground, you see the visible one, the mighty Amazon River, and its more than 1,000 tributaries that stretch for thousands of miles. This network carries more water than any other river system on Earth. High above, an invisible second system flows the flying rivers of water vapor carried by the wind. These two systems work together, moving enormous amounts of water across the basin, feeding clouds, and delivering life-giving rain far inland. The structure of the forest reveals another unexpected pattern. The Amazon is far more than one endless stretch of jungle. It is a complex mosaic made up of many different ecosystems that fit together like pieces of a living puzzle. You will find tall upland forests on higher ground that rarely flood seasonally flooded wetlands called varzea, dark blackwater rivers stained by leaves, and even open savannas dotted with trees. Each habitat supports its own special plants and animals, yet they are all connected by rivers' seasonal changes and the movement of wildlife. This rich variety of landscapes is what makes the Amazon so resilient and full of life. The Amazon is one of the most biodiverse places on the planet. It is home to 1 in every 10 known species on Earth. Scientists have identified around 40,000 different plant species, more than 2,400 kinds of freshwater fish, over 1,300 bird species, hundreds of mammals, and millions of insects, with countless more still waiting to be discovered and named. From tiny poison dart frogs to giant anacondas, from colorful macaws to elusive jaguars, this forest holds an unmatched variety of life. Many of these species exist nowhere else on Earth. The human story of the Amazon is every bit as diverse as its wildlife. More than 400 indigenous communities live throughout the basin, speaking around 300 different languages. These groups have called the forest home for thousands of years. They possess deep traditional knowledge about medicinal plants, sustainable hunting fishing techniques, and how to live in balance with the jungle. Today, about 350 distinct ethnic groups still maintain strong connections to the land, with many continuing ancient ways of life that help protect the forest. Another layer of the Amazon story lies underground. Hundreds or even thousands of years ago, indigenous peoples of the Amazon created something remarkable. They are patches of unusually rich dark soil known as Terra Preta, or black earth. They mixed charcoal from fires, animal bones, broken pottery, and organic waste into the naturally poor rainforest soil. The result was highly fertile ground that still remains productive today. These dark patches, often found near ancient settlements, show early communities. They improved the land and supported larger populations long before modern science understood soil chemistry. The forest's soundscape holds another surprise. The Amazon is alive with sound from dawn until dusk. Deep roars from howler monkeys echo through the canopy for miles. Bright calls from macaws and toucans cut through the trees. The constant buzz and hum of millions of insects fill the air, mixed with the songs of frogs and the occasional splash of fish or caiman in the rivers. Yet every now and then, a profound and almost complete silence settles over the forest. A rare, powerful quiet that feels deeply moving in such a busy living place. These moments of silence make the usual symphony of life feel even more extraordinary. And one final detail reveals just how dynamic this environment truly is. Every year, the rainy season transforms the Amazon in a dramatic way. Heavy rains cause the rivers to rise dramatically, often more than 30 to 40 feet in some areas. The forest floor disappears beneath a vast sea of fresh water that can stretch for hundreds of miles. Trees stand like islands in the flood, their trunks and branches submerged. Fish swim freely among the underwater roots and leaves, feeding on fallen fruits and seeds. For several months, the jungle literally turns into a giant inland freshwater ocean. This annual flood pulse brings nutrients, renews the soil, and creates a unique world where land and water blend together in one of nature's greatest seasonal shows. And as we move into the most remarkable places across this basin, these insights will help each location reveal its deeper story. Manaus, Brazil. Manaus is one of the most unusual cities on Earth. A modern urban center built deep in the heart of the rainforest, it sits hundreds of miles from the nearest major city in any direction. During the rubber boom of the late 19th century, Manaus became one of the richest cities in South America almost overnight. Wealth poured in so fast that the local elite brought in European architects, Italian marble, and even French ironwork. These materials traveled more than 4,350 miles through dense jungle and along winding rivers. The result was the Teatro Amazonas, a stunning opera house that still feels almost surreal against the green backdrop of the Amazon. But Manaus was not shaped only by human ambition. Its geography is just as dramatic. The city sits at the junction of dark acidic waters flowing from the north and sediment-rich rivers coming in from the west. This meeting of two very different rivers has shaped everything from local transportation to the region's wildlife. And as the river widens beyond the city's edge, something remarkable happens. It's here that the next part of our journey begins. Meeting of waters. Just outside Manaus lies one of the Amazon's most visually puzzling natural events, two massive rivers flowing side by side without mixing. On one side, the Rio Negro carries dark, tea-colored water. On the other, the Solimões River flows with a lighter, milky current full of sediment. For nearly 4 miles, these two rivers run together in a sharp, almost perfect line, as if someone drew a boundary right on the water. The Rio Negro is warmer slower and more acidic. The Solimoens is cooler faster and much heavier with sediment. These differences in temperature, speed, and density keep the waters from blending right away. Early explorers wrote pages trying to explain what they saw. Today, scientists still use this spot as a natural laboratory. And as the currents finally begin to merge farther downstream, the Amazon River, as most of the world knows, it truly begins. Anavilhanas Archipelago. The Anavilhanas Archipelago is a freshwater labyrinth unlike anything else in the Amazon. Stretching more than 80 miles along the Rio Negro, it contains hundreds of islands, narrow channels, and hidden waterways that constantly change with the river's rise and fall. During the dry season, sandbars and long islands appear. But when the river rises, water floods into the forest, creating secret passages beneath the trees. Pink river dolphins glide through these submerged corridors to reach feeding grounds. Fish swim among the branches to spawn. Birds nest in areas that stood underwater just months earlier. What makes Anavilhanas so special to scientists is its constant motion. Sediment shifts every year, building new islands, while others slowly disappear. This ever-changing landscape creates a living laboratory of hydrology and ecology. Each season tells its own story of how life adapts to movement instead of stability. And as the islands begin to thin out and the waterways open into broader channels, we move deeper into one of the most remote and untouched parts of the lower Amazon. Presidente Figueiredo. About 70 miles north of Manaus lies Presidente Figueiredo, known locally as the Land of Waterfalls. This small town sits surrounded by more than 100 waterfalls hidden inside the virgin jungle. Crystal-clear streams tumble over rocky ledges into natural pools, perfect for swimming. Some falls drop just a few feet, while others plunge much higher. The cool water offers a refreshing break from the humid Amazon heat. Dense forest surrounds every cascade, and the sound of falling water mixes with the calls of birds and insects. These waterfalls give visitors a different side of the Amazon, one of moving water rocky pools and easy access to the forest interior. They remind us that even close to the big city, the rainforest still holds many quiet, beautiful surprises. Mamirawa Sustainable Development Reserve. A short trip from the main Amazon channel brings us to the Mamirawa Sustainable Development Reserve. This is Brazil's first sustainable development reserve, and it protects the largest area of seasonally flooded whitewater forest, known as várzea in the world. Every year, the rivers rise more than 30 feet, flooding the forest for months. During this time, pink river dolphins swim deep among the trees. The rare white uakari monkey, with its bright red face and shaggy fur, moves through the canopy, searching for seeds. Sloths hang from branches, and giant fish, like the arapaima, glide through the submerged forest. Mamirawa shows how conservation science and local communities can work together. Riverside families help manage the reserve and run ecotourism. Their knowledge of the changing waters and wildlife plays a key role in protecting this special place. Jaú National Park. As we continue along the Blackwater rivers, we reach Jaú National Park. At more than 5.8 million acres, it is one of the largest protected areas in the entire Amazon basin and part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Jaú protects vast stretches of untouched rainforest and Blackwater Igapo forests. Jaguars, giant otters, Amazonian manatees, and black caimans all live here. More than 440 species of birds and hundreds of fish make this park a stronghold for biodiversity. Because of its size and remoteness, Jaú remains one of the best examples of a healthy, intact Amazon ecosystem. It gives scientists and visitors a rare look at how the rainforest functions when left largely undisturbed. Amazon River. As we leave the labyrinth of islands and the protected parks of the lower basin, the river widens and the true power of the Amazon begins to show itself. The Amazon River is so vast that it reshapes entire continents. At its peak during the rainy season, it pours more than 200,000 cubic meters of water into the Atlantic Ocean every second. That is enough to fill over 80,000 Olympic swimming pools every single minute. But this river has a much older story. Millions of years ago, it actually flowed westward into the Pacific. When the Andes Mountains rose, they blocked the old path and forced the water to turn east. This created the enormous river basin we see today, stretching almost 4,000 miles from the mountains to the sea. The Amazon is never still. It constantly branches, splits, merges, and changes shape. Sandbars shift islands, drift downstream, and riverbanks collapse under the force of seasonal floods. For the millions of people who live along its banks, safe navigation depends on reading the water. They spot hidden channels, dangerous debris, and changing depths. This mighty river also serves as the main highway of the Amazon. Boats of all sizes carry people, food, fuel, and supplies across distances where roads simply do not exist. It is the lifeline for entire communities. Amazon rainforest. And as the river narrows in places and the forest presses in closer on both sides, we move from open water into the dense, layered world of the rainforest itself. The Amazon rainforest is often described as one single ecosystem, but what makes it truly remarkable is how many different worlds exist inside it. In just 1 square kilometer, less than half a square mile, you can find more tree species than in some entire countries. Yet the soil beneath these trees is surprisingly poor. Almost all the nutrients are stored above ground in the living plants, leaves, and branches. When leaves fall and decay, the nutrients are quickly recycled back into the roots. This tight cycle allows the forest to grow back fast, even after heavy flooding. The forest also has a strong vertical structure. The canopy forms a green roof up to 200 feet high. Up there, an entirely different world exists full of monkeys, birds, insects, and plants that almost never touch the ground. Light humidity and temperature change dramatically as you move from the dark forest floor up to the bright canopy. Scientists often discover brand new species simply by climbing into these upper layers. The rainforest is never static. During the shift from dry season to wet season, water levels can rise more than 30 feet in some areas. Entire trails disappear underwater, and the forest transforms into a flooded world. These changes affect how animals move and how seeds spread. Alto do Chão. As the forest gradually opens up along certain riverbanks, an unexpected landscape appears, one that looks nothing like the thick jungle around it. Alto do Chão is one of the Amazon's most surprising places. Located on the Tapajós River, it is famous for its clear blue water and white sand beaches that only appear during the dry season. As the river level drops by up to 10 feet wide, sandbanks rise from the water, creating beaches that feel more like the Caribbean than the deep Amazon. The water stays clear because the Tapajós flows over stable sandy ground that carries very little sediment. Sunlight reaches deep into the river, giving it those bright turquoise colors. When the rainy season returns, the beaches disappear and the forest floods once again. Fish swim among the submerged trees and feed on fruits that drop directly into the water. This yearly cycle supports many species specially adapted to life between land and water. For local people, these seasonal changes decide where they fish, travel, and hold their festivals. It is a place where the rhythm of the river shapes daily life. Jibo giant water lilies, Victoria, Amazonica habitats. One of the most iconic sights in the central Amazon is the giant water lily known as Victoria amazonica. These enormous plants can grow leaves more than 8 feet across, big enough for a small child to stand on, though we never disturb them. The leaves have upturned edges and strong veins underneath that help them float and support weight. At night, the flowers open white and release a sweet smell to attract beetles. By morning, they turn pink or purple and sink back under the water. You can find the best displays of these giant lilies in quiet backwaters and oxbow lakes near the main river channels. They are a perfect symbol of how the Amazon turns still waters into floating gardens during the right season. Rio Negro beaches. Along the dark waters of the Rio Negro, another beautiful side of the Amazon appears. During the dry season, white sand beaches form along the river's edge, offering clean, warm places to relax. When the water rises, these same areas become Igapo's flooded Blackwater forests. The dark tea-colored water is acidic and low in nutrients, but it supports its own special community of plants and animals. Trees here have adapted to spend months with their trunks underwater. Fish swim between the submerged branches, and birds hunt along the edges. These blackwater systems create a quieter, more mysterious atmosphere than the muddy whitewater rivers. The contrast between the dark water and the bright green canopy makes every boat ride feel like gliding through a different world. Iquitos. And as we continue westward, the river carries us toward more remote areas. Iquitos is one of the largest cities in the world that cannot be reached by road. It sits deep in the Peruvian Amazon, surrounded by rainforest on all sides. The only ways in or out are by boat or plane. The city grew quickly during the rubber boom of the late 1800s. Fortunes were made almost overnight, and wealthy traders brought in European architecture, fine furniture, and materials from thousands of miles away. When the rubber industry collapsed, Iquitos had to change fast to survive. Today, the city still lives by the rhythm of the rivers. Water levels can rise nearly 10 feet during the wet season, so houses, markets, and walkways are built to move up and down with the floods. Boats serve as taxis, buses, and delivery trucks. The forest begins right at the edge of town, and its influence shows everywhere. From medicinal plants sold in the markets to traditional fishing methods used along the riverbanks. Pacaya Samiria National Reserve. A short journey from Iquitos brings us to Pacaya Samiria, often called the Mirrored Forest. This huge reserve covers more than 7,700 square miles and is one of the largest protected areas in Peru. During the wet season, floodwaters rise so high that entire sections of forest stand partially underwater. The still surface turns into a near-perfect mirror, reflecting the green canopy above. The name fits perfectly. Wildlife here has learned to live with these big seasonal changes. Fish swim into the flooded groves to feed on falling fruit. Pink river dolphins move through submerged channels to hunt. Even the trees have special ways to survive months with their roots underwater. Pacaya Samiria protects thousands of species that depend on this extreme flooding. Scientists study the water chemistry and animal movements here to better understand how flooded forests respond to changes in climate. Local communities use traditional knowledge to navigate the shifting waterways. They exist in the dry season and can disappear completely when the rains come. Tambopata National Reserve. Farther south, we reach Tambopata National Reserve. This area is known for its extraordinary concentration of wildlife, and its varied landscape helps explain why. Rivers wind past oxbow lakes and clay-rich banks that act like natural gathering spots. Many animals visit these clay licks to eat mineral-rich soil. The clay helps them neutralize toxins from the seeds and fruits they eat. Large mammals come here regularly, and colorful birds descend in large numbers at predictable times. One of the most dramatic sights in Tambopata is the Macaw Clay Licks. At dawn, dozens or even hundreds of bright red, blue, and yellow macaws gather on exposed riverbanks. They eat the clay in a noisy, colorful spectacle. Scientists believe the minerals protect their stomachs from harmful substances in their diet. The reserve contains many different habitats within a short distance. Changes in elevation, soil, and forest age create completely different plant and animal communities. In some small areas, researchers have counted more tree species than exist in entire temperate countries. Manu National Park. Nearby lies Manu National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most biologically diverse places on Earth. It stretches from high cloud forests in the Andes all the way down to the lowland Amazon. This huge protected area holds more than 1,000 species of birds, hundreds of mammals, and countless insects and plants. A single hike can take you through several completely different ecosystems in just a few hours. Manu is also home to several indigenous communities who maintain traditional ways of life. Some groups live with very limited outside contact. The park serves as a living laboratory where scientists study how healthy rainforest systems work. Sandoval Lake. The gateway town of Puerto Maldonado sits at the meeting of the Tambopata and Madre de Dios rivers. From here, a short boat ride takes us to Sandoval Lake, one of the most beautiful oxbow lakes in the region. This calm, dark lake is surrounded by dense forest. Giant river otters play and hunt in family groups. Black caimans rest along the edges, and hundreds of colorful birds fill the trees at sunrise and sunset. The lake offers some of the best wildlife viewing in southern Peru because the open water makes animals easier to see. Bahaja Sonene National Park. Close to the border with Bolivia lies the remote Bahaja Sonene National Park. This large, little visited reserve protects pristine rainforest and serves as an important corridor for wildlife moving between Peru and Bolivia. Because it is so far from main tourist routes, Bahaja Sonene remains one of the wildest corners of the southern Amazon. It gives rare species a safe place to thrive away from human pressure. Amazonian canopy walkways. In several places around Puerto Maldonado, visitors can walk high above the forest floor on canopy walkways. These safe bridges stretch between tall trees, sometimes more than 100 feet in the air. From up here, the view changes completely. You look down on the tops of the trees and see monkeys, birds, and insects that spend their whole lives in the canopy. It is one of the best ways to experience the vertical world of the rainforest without disturbing the animals below. Boiling river. Deep in the jungle, near the Andes foothills, lies one of the Amazon's strangest natural wonders, the boiling river. In this remote area, a river literally boils hot enough to kill any animal that falls in. The water is heated by geothermal activity deep underground. Local indigenous people have known about this hot river for centuries and consider it sacred. Scientists only recently began studying how this unusual hot water system fits into the larger Amazon ecosystem. Leticia Tri-Border Area. As we follow the river farther upstream, The Amazon crosses invisible lines on maps and brings three countries together in one shared landscape. Leticia sits at the meeting point of Colombia, Brazil, and Peru. This is a true tri-border hub where boats, goods, and people from three nations come together every day. Unlike many Amazon towns, Leticia serves as a busy crossroads. Its colorful markets show this mix clearly. Colombian fruits sit next to Peruvian textiles and Brazilian goods. The city lies right along the river, making it an important stop for boats traveling hundreds of miles into remote areas. What makes Leticia special is how it blends city life with the rainforest. Modern buildings stand just a short distance from the dense jungle canopy. Local families still gather food, medicinal plants, and building materials from the forest, keeping traditional knowledge alive alongside everyday modern life. Leticia also serves as a starting point for scientists studying the many fish species that live in these shifting waters. Amacayacu National Natural Park. A short boat ride from Leticia takes us into Amacayacu National Park. This protected area is famous for its flooded forests and giant water lilies that can grow leaves more than 8 feet wide. During the rainy season, the park turns into a maze of waterways. Pink river dolphins swim through the flooded trees, and colorful birds fill the branches. The dark, tannin-rich water creates a peaceful but mysterious atmosphere that feels very different from the muddy main Amazon River. Amacayacu gives visitors a quiet, up-close look at how life adapts to the yearly rise and fall of the water. Cuyabeno Wildlife Reserve. Crossing into Ecuador, we reach the Cuyabeno Wildlife Reserve, one of the easiest places in the Amazon to see wildlife. The reserve is known for its network of Blackwater lakes and flooded forests. When the rains come, water levels rise and connect lagoons, rivers, and forest basins into one big system. The dark, acidic water is clear enough to see through in many places. Yet, it supports a unique mix of plants and animals not found in the sediment-heavy whitewater rivers. Monkeys swing through the canopy looking for fruit. River dolphins glide along the edges of submerged vegetation. Birds gather in predictable patterns, depending on the time of day and water level. This makes Cuyabeno a favorite spot for researchers studying animal behavior and seasonal movements. Local indigenous communities play a big role in managing the reserve. Their deep knowledge of plants, navigation routes, and wildlife helps guide both conservation and tourism. Jaú National Park. Farther into Ecuador lies Jaú National Park, often called one of the most biologically diverse places on the entire planet. This vast reserve contains parts of untouched rainforest that hold more species in a single hectare than many countries have in their whole territory. Jaú is home to jaguars, giant armadillos, and hundreds of bird species. It also protects several indigenous groups, including some who have chosen to live with almost no contact from the outside world. Their presence reminds us that the Amazon is not only a place of wild nature, but also a living cultural landscape shaped by thousands of years of human presence. Scientists consider Yasuni a critical zone for understanding how tropical forests function and how they might respond to future changes. Napo River and Sasha Lodge area. The Napo River flows as one of the major tributaries on the Ecuadorian side. Along its banks, places like Sasha Lodge offer comfortable bases for exploring the surrounding jungle. Tall canopy towers rise more than 100 feet into the treetops, giving visitors a bird's-eye view of the forest layers. From up high, the scale of the Amazon becomes easier to feel. Monkeys move through the branches below, and hundreds of bird species can be spotted in a single morning. The Napo River system shows how smaller tributaries feed the Great Amazon and support their own rich ecosystems along the way. Caño Cristales. As we move through the region, one river stands out for its breathtaking beauty. Caño Cristales is often called the River of Five Colors. Its vibrant reds, yellows, greens, blues, and purples come from a single, delicate aquatic plant called Macarinia clavigera. This plant grows only under very specific conditions: clear, shallow water, strong sunlight, and the perfect flow speed. If the current is too fast, the plants wash away. If it is too slow, sediment covers them. Because of this delicate balance, the river looks brightest during certain months and quieter in others. Strict rules limit the number of visitors to protect this fragile ecosystem. Walking paths and viewing points are carefully controlled so they do not disturb the water or the plants. Gocta Waterfall. As the terrain begins to rise toward the foothills of the Andes, the landscape changes again, becoming steeper, cooler, and filled with new surprises. Deep in the cloud forest of northern Peru lies Gocta Waterfall. This massive cascade drops an estimated 2,500 feet, making it one of the tallest waterfalls in South America. For centuries, the waterfall stayed largely hidden from the outside world because of its remote location and the thick vegetation that surrounds it. Its full height was only carefully measured and documented in 2005. Even today, reaching the base requires hiking along muddy trails that pass through small villages and humid forest corridors. The falling water creates constant mist that rises far above the basin, forming special microclimates where unique plants and mosses grow. Gocta is a powerful reminder that the Amazon basin includes not only endless flat rainforest, but also steep vertical landscapes carved by water and time. Madidi National Park. Crossing into Bolivia, we enter Madidi National Park, one of the most diverse protected areas in the entire Amazon region. The park stretches from high Andean foothills down into lowland rainforest, covering a wide range of elevations in a relatively small area. Because of these quick changes in height and climate, Madidi supports an incredible variety of life. Jaguars, spectacled bears, giant otters, and more than 1,000 species of birds all call this place home. A single day's hike can take you from cool mountain forests into hot, humid lowland jungle. Local indigenous communities help manage the park and share their traditional knowledge of the land. Madidi remains one of the best examples of how elevation and habitat variety create extraordinary biodiversity in the Amazon. Mount Roraima. Far to the north stands one of the most otherworldly landscapes in the entire Amazon basin, Mount Roraima. This ancient tabletop mountain, or tepui, rises more than 9,000 feet straight up from the surrounding savanna and forest. Its flat top is like an isolated island in the sky, cut off from the world below for millions of years. Unique plants and animals have evolved here that exist nowhere else on Earth. Heavy rains constantly soak the summit, creating rivers and waterfalls that plunge dramatically off the sheer cliffs. Many scientists and explorers consider these tapuis islands in time. They offer a rare glimpse into what Earth looked like long before modern rainforests developed. Angel Falls. Nearby, in Venezuela's Canaima National Park, lies the world's tallest uninterrupted waterfall, Angel Falls. Water drops nearly 3,200 feet from the edge of Ollantaytambo, turning into drifting mist long before it reaches the pool far below. During the rainy season, the volume of water increases dramatically, sending clouds of spray drifting along the cliff face. The surrounding park covers more than 11,500 square miles. It is filled with other massive sandstone tapuis, pink sand beaches, narrow canyons, and steep-walled valleys that change color in the sunlight. Indigenous Pimon communities have lived in this region for generations. They preserve deep knowledge about the geology, weather patterns, and traditional paths through this ancient landscape. Kaieteur Falls. Our journey through the remote highlands ends at Kaieteur Falls in Guyana, one of the most powerful and beautiful waterfalls in the Amazon basin region. The Pataro River plunges more than 800 feet in a single dramatic drop, creating a thunderous roar and constant mist that supports its own miniature ecosystem. Unlike many tall waterfalls that fall in stages, Kaieteur drops in one unbroken sheet of water. The force is so strong that it can be felt and heard from a great distance. The surrounding pristine rainforest and the isolated location make Kaieteur feel truly wild and untouched. The Amazon is much more than a giant rainforest. It's a living, connected system shaped by distant winds, flying rivers, seasonal floods, and ancient human knowledge. We've seen its hidden side, wild, complex, and still full of secrets. If you enjoyed this journey, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more epic destinations. Corals spawning, Great Barrier Reef. In Australia's Great Barrier Reef, coral spawning transforms the ocean into a vibrant cloud of life, a synchronized marvel of renewal. Each November, triggered by a full moon, corals release millions of eggs and sperm in a 100-mile-long spectacle. This event, lasting just hours, is one of Earth's largest synchronized reproductions, vital for reef survival. The spawning creates a blizzard-like underwater scene, visible even from boats. Warm water temperatures around 80 degrees Celsius ensure perfect timing, a delicate balance unique to this reef. Divers witness pink and white gametes swirling, a rare sight globally. It supports the reef's 500 fish species, sustaining a vast ecosystem. Sailing Stones, Death Valley. Stones glide across the desert floor, leaving mysterious trails in a silent dance. These rocks, some weighing 700 pounds, move up to 15 feet per minute on Racetrack Playa, a flat, dry lake bed. Thin ice sheets pushed by wind slide them, a phenomenon solved only in 2014. Trails stretch and 500 feet, creating intricate patterns unique to this site. No other desert shows such widespread, visible rock movement. The playa's remote location adds to its eerie allure, drawing curious visitors. Stones vary from pebbles to boulders, each leaving a distinct path. This is nature's cryptic riddle, etched in the heart of the desert. Jellyfish Bloom, Jellyfish Lake. In Palau's Jellyfish Lake, millions of golden jellyfish pulse in a serene daily migration, a ballet beneath the waves. This 1,000-foot wide marine lake hosts up to 2 million jellyfish, isolated for 12,000 years, making them stingless. Each day they swim 600 feet from east to west, following the sun's arc for photosynthesis. No other lake sustains such a dense, harmless jellyfish population. The water's clarity lets divers float among them, a surreal experience. Their numbers peak seasonally, creating a shimmering living cloud. This delicate ecosystem is fragile, sensitive to climate changes. This is a hypnotic dance of life, unique to an ancient, hidden lake. Termite Mounds, Australia. This is nature's testament to small creatures building big wonders. Some towers reach 20 feet high, among the tallest insect structures on Earth. Their intricate tunnels regulate temperature, keeping interiors cool in 100 degrees of heat, a unique engineering feat. Built from saliva and soil, the mounds are as hard as concrete, lasting decades. Magnetic termites align their flat mounds north-south, a rare compass-like adaptation. Each colony houses millions, creating bustling underground cities. Visitors marvel at fields of these spires stretching for miles. Richard structure, Mauritania. The Richat structure, or Eye of the Sahara, gazes upward like a cosmic bullseye. This 30-mile-wide circular formation visible from space was shaped by erosion over 100 million years. Its concentric rings up to 160 feet high mimic a giant ripple in the desert. Once mistaken for a meteor crater, it's a rare eroded dome, unique in scale. Ancient rivers carved its grooves, now dry under relentless sun. Nomads use it as a landmark, a testament to its vast presence. Aerial views reveal its hypnotic pattern, drawing global curiosity. Rock goblins, United States. These hoodoos, some 10 feet tall, resemble fantastical creatures shaped by wind and rain over 170 million years. Their mushroom-like forms, unique to this valley, create a surreal landscape. No two goblins are alike, each eroded into quirky shapes. The park's 600-foot elevation amplifies their stark beauty against red cliffs. Visitors wander among them, feeling like explorers in a storybook world. Unlike typical rock formations, these seem alive with character. Volcanic Neck Shiprock. Rising from New Mexico's desert shiprock stands as a towering relic of an ancient volcano piercing the sky. This 600-foot tall volcanic neck formed 27 million years ago is hardened magma from an extinct crater. Radiating dikes like stone walls 10 feet wide, stretch up to 3 miles, a unique feature. Sacred to the Navajo, it's called rock, with wings steeped in legend. Its sheer cliffs challenge climbers, with few daring its 5,000-foot ascent. The monolith's stark silhouette dominates the flat desert, visible for 50 miles. No other volcanic neck combines such height and cultural reverence. The liquid Rainbow River, Caño Cristales, dubbed the Liquid Rainbow, dazzles with colors that paint the riverbed in vivid hues. From July to November, aquatic plants called Macarenia clavigera bloom red, yellow, and green across its 60-mile length. This vibrant display, spanning 300 feet wide in places, is unmatched by any other river. Clear waters free of sediment reveal the colors vividly, a rare clarity. The plants thrive in fast-flowing, oxygen-rich currents, a unique ecological niche. Visitors wade through shallow sections immersed in the rainbow. Its remote location protects its pristine beauty. Sardine, Run Wild Coast. Along South Africa's wild coast, the Sardine Run unleashes a chaotic chase where billions of fish swarm in a 20-mile-long shoal. Each June and July, sardines migrate 600 miles north pursued by dolphins, sharks, and seabirds. The shoals, up to 300 feet wide, shimmer like silver clouds, a spectacle visible from the air. This is Earth's largest fish migration by biomass, dwarfing others. Predators create bait balls, dense spheres of fish, a unique defensive tactic. Divers plunge into the frenzy, risking shark encounters. Cold ocean currents around 60 degrees drive the run's timing. This is nature's wildest race, where survival sparks a dazzling chaos. Pink Lake's Lake Hillier. Lake Hillier in Australia glows a bubblegum pink hue, a surreal splash of colour on a remote island. This 2,000-foot-long lake gets its shade from salt-loving algae and bacteria, thriving in its high salinity. Unlike other pink lakes, Hillier's color remains vivid, even in bottles, a rare trait. Its stark contrast with the surrounding green forest and blue ocean is visually striking. The lake's shallow, 3-foot depth allows the pink to shine brightly from above. Accessible only by air or sea, its isolation preserves its pristine state. Visitors marvel at its cotton candy appearance, a photographer's dream. Columnar Basalt Giant's Causeway. This is a coastal marvel where 40,000 basalt columns form a natural mosaic steeped in myth. These hexagonal pillars, some 20 feet tall, were shaped by cooling lava. Million years ago, a rare geometric precision. Local legends claim a giant built it to cross the sea, adding folklore charm. The columns' interlocking shapes create a stepping stone path into the ocean unique globally. Waves crash against them, amplifying their dramatic presence. Visitors can walk the stones, feeling ancient earth beneath their feet. Its UNESCO status underscores its geological rarity. Hypogenic cave formation. Molnar János Cave. Beneath Budapest, Hungary, Molnar János Cave hides a glowing underworld carved by thermal springs. This 1,000-foot-long cave, filled with warm water up to 80 degrees, is Europe's largest thermal cave system. Crystal-clear pools reveal stalactites 10 feet long, formed by mineral-rich waters over millennia. Divers navigate narrow passages, a rare challenge requiring skill. The cave's hypergenic origin from rising hot water sets it apart from typical rainwater caves. Its urban location under a city is uniquely unexpected. Dim light creates an ethereal glow, like diving into a secret realm. Sleeping sperm whales. In the deep ocean, sperm whales perform a tranquil ritual, hovering vertically in sleep dives. That captivate the heart. These giants, up to 60 feet long, hang motionless 1,000 feet down, holding their breath for up to 45 minutes. This behavior, seen in places like the Caribbean, is one of the few times whales rest visibly. Each dive is a synchronized group effort, a rare social display. Their massive tails point upward, creating an underwater forest of giants. Divers rarely witness this, as it occurs in deep, remote waters. The silence of their pores contrasts with their powerful presence. Lava Lake of Mount Nyiragongo. Mount Nyiragongo in the Congo cradles a molten lava lake a fiery heart pulsing in Earth's crust. This 700-foot-wide lake, one of only 5 persistent lava lakes, globally glows at 2,000 degrees Celsius. Its surface churns constantly, with lava waves crashing against rocky walls. Located 12,000 feet up, it's a treacherous trek, drawing daring adventurers. The lake's red glow lights up the night sky for miles, a unique beacon. Eruptions have reshaped the region, making it a living geological lab. Unlike most volcanoes, its lava flows at 60 mph at a rare speed. Biological isolation Socotra Island. Over 30% of its 700 plant species, like the dragon's blood tree, grow nowhere else, shaped by 20 million years of isolation. Socotra Island thrives as an isolated haven where evolution has crafted an alien world. These trees, up to 30 feet tall, ooze red sap, a unique trait used in local medicine. The island's 50-foot limestone cliffs host rare birds found only here. Its desert climate, with less than 10 inches of rain, yearly fosters bizarre adaptations. Caves hide endemic bats, adding to the island's mystery. Socotra's remoteness preserves its untouched ecosystem, a living museum. This is Earth's strangest evolutionary laboratory, a world apart. Rainbow Mountains, Bentonite Hills. Layers of minerals create reds, yellows, and purples across hills 200 feet high, a rare palette in nature. Formed 50 million years ago, their colors shift with light, unlike any mountain range. Bentonite clay swells when wet, creating a cracked, moon-like surface unique to this site. Remote trails limit access, preserving their pristine beauty. Photographers chase sunrise hues, capturing a fleeting glow. No other hills blend such vibrant colors with stark desolation. This is nature's canvas, splashed with ancient hues. Volcanic vent Algar do Carvão. This 300-foot deep lava tube formed 2,000 years ago, boasts dripping stalactites rare for volcanic caves. An emerald pool 50 feet wide reflects dim light, creating an ethereal glow. Ferns grow inside, thriving in humid air, a unique blend of life and stone. Visitors descend steep stairs, hearing echoes of dripping water. Unlike most lava tubes, it's accessible, offering a rare glimpse inside a volcano. Its cool 60-degree interior contrasts with the island's warmth. Rock pillars, linear pillars. The linear pillars stand as towering sentinels, guarding an ancient wilderness. These limestone spires, some 500 feet tall, stretch 25 miles, carved by erosion over 400 million years. Their jagged shapes reflect in the river, creating a mirror-like spectacle unique to this region. Freezing winters crack the stone, shaping their rugged forms, a process seen nowhere else. Sacred to local Yakut people, they're tied to ancient myths. Boats glide past, offering views of their grandeur. A UNESCO site, their scale is unmatched globally. Speleothems, Lurai, caverns. Speleothems in Virginia's Luray Caverns craft a glittering underground gallery, a masterpiece of time. Stalactites, some 20 feet long, drip from ceilings formed by mineral-rich water over 7 million years. The Great Stalacpipe Organ, a unique cave feature, plays music by tapping formations resonating across 300-foot chambers. Mirror-like pools reflect glistening columns, creating a dreamlike illusion. The cavern's 54-degree F temperature preserves their delicate structures year-round. Unlike most caves, Luré's formations are brilliantly lit, showcasing their sparkle. Visitors walk paved paths awed by the silent artistry. These rare and extraordinary moments in nature remind us of the planet's untamed beauty and raw power.